Thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank you for the invitation. It's a great honor for me always to participate to the Economist event. And you do a lot of events in our country, to be honest, in the recent years. I perceive that as a good sign for Greece's performance. And before I start my statements, I want to thank The Economist. Before 10 days, you gave two golden prizes to Greece. One of the two golden prizes was about the country that had the most sophisticated and useful measures in order to reduce the inflation, the food inflation, during 2022 in European Union. Since I was the minister that was in charge about these measures in 2022, even though the fight against inflation, and especially food inflation, is very hard and very difficult for everybody, especially for the most vulnerables, I was very proud to see that an established magazine as The Economist looked about what we did and measured our performance as good for having the golden medal in European Union. And I'm very, very proud about it. So, as Minister of Labour now, I have to tell you the true story because this is one of the rare time that the figures, the numbers, are not telling the truth. You know that when Mitsotakis' government was first elected in 2019, what you would hear almost everywhere was, please find me a job. Now, 4.5 years after, me, as a Minister of Labour, I always hear every day from any kind of business. Let me see if there is a live streaming, because I wanted to tweet it. Okay, there is. Let me tweet a little bit.
This could be a first. The first time we've had a speaker tweeting as we live streaming.
My office was not properly. Then, okay. I don't have internet here for some reason, so okay. I'm coming again. The first thing I hear is, please find me employees. Even if you talk with people to the constructions, even if you talk to people in industry, even if you talk to people in agriculture, even if you talk to people to high technology, even if you talk to people to tourists and food, restaurants, almost all kinds of economic sector suffer today from lack of labor force. This is very strange, because if you see the official figures, Greece still has one of the highest unemployment rates in European Union, a little more than 10% now, much better than 18% when we had in 2019, but still high, 10%. So it makes you wonder, what's really going on? From the one side, the market asks permission for me in order to import labor force for other countries from abroad because they cannot find work as an employees. And from the other hand, the statistic says that we still have 10% unemployment rate. So there is a reality that something is not fit here. Of course, there is a big part of gray economy, of shadow economy, in between of this 10%. We're fighting as a government shadow economy as much as we can, but to be honest, we still have a big part of shadow economy in our country. But the other part, it is the lack of adjustment, of matching between the real needs of modern economy and the skills our labor force had or has. And this is where we interfere by using huge European resources, because we had the big opportunity to combine the resources from the RRF and the new partnership agreement, the new ESPA, that together they combine a huge amount of money, approximately 4 billion euro for the next 7 years, to reskill and upskill our labor force, to match the needs of the market with the people that want to find job or to change job in Greece. And this is maybe the most difficult task and the most difficult job I have to do as Minister of Labor.